Hey, what is going on, Aries? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And like I've mentioned before, I love October. I love Halloween. I love Thanksgiving. And to all my American friends, yes, we have Thanksgiving in October. Leaves are all changing, the colors. I'm just into it. I'm feeling it. So, I got to break out my zombie tarot, and that's what I'm going to be using. So, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Aries? What's going on for Aries? All right, Aries. Before I even get into it, I got goosebumps. So that's a good thing. That's a good sign. Just getting this chill. I got chills. That's never a bad omen. So first thing I see, Aries, I feel like there's this connection. I feel like there's this connection you have with, there is someone special. And I feel like you already know this person. Now, for some of you, there may be already something going on. For others, the hope of it. But I feel like you're really drawn to this person. Like, there is this draw that you have. I mean, we start off, we had the Page of Cups, so I feel like you've been fantasizing about this person. I feel like and not only fantasizing about this person, dreaming about this person, but I feel like your intuition is telling you there's something different about this person. There's something definitely different about how you feel when you're around them. So it's not just how you see them, it's how you feel around them. There's something different going on here. You feel this connection towards this person. I mean, I feel like you already know what you want. I mean, that seems very obvious to me. You already know what you want here. I feel like you've already made your mind up about this person. It's like, when you meet someone and you're not really sure, I feel like you're past that. That's why I say I feel like this is someone you already know, because I feel like you've already come to the conclusion that you want this. You already made your mind up with that King of Wands. You already know what you want. You got the Two of Wands as well. This isn't just the flesh wanting flesh. I mean, this is. I'm sorry I said that. In light of the deck I'm using, I just realized that the zombies. This isn't just craving that physical. I mean, there's something deeper going on with this person. Your intuition is telling you. But I do get the Three of Cups, and I feel like there may be a reason why this hasn't moved forward in the past, or why this is having trouble getting off the ground. I do feel like there is some kind of third-party energy, whether it be with them or with you. Something was in the way. I feel like that's not in the way anymore. So it's like things are kind of moving in the right direction. Now, when it comes to this person, like I said, I see what you want. Not really sure what's going on their end. So we're going to enlighten you. The first thing I see when it comes to them is you're not wrong. You are not wrong. There's definitely something deeper going on between the two of you. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Lover's card, which is that deep connection. That soulmate connection. And first and foremost, there's no mistake that you met each other on purpose. It wasn't random. It wasn't on accident. I feel like it was pure design. It was fated. You were fated to meet this person. And those answers, the questions that you have about how this person views you, or how this person, what they think about you, I feel like those answers are coming, and that's what I see here. With the Three of Wands. I feel like it's right there in front of you. You just haven't seen it yet, but I feel like it is coming. That Three of Wands is that ship coming in. Something that you've been waiting for is coming to you. It's manifesting itself. And I feel like it is going to bring you balance. You are going to find justice in it. This wasn't, like I said, it was no accident. There's a very special bond with you and this person. And there's a seriousness to it. Like I said, it's not just about the body. It's not just about, that physical energy, which, don't get me wrong, I'm seeing a whole lot of that in here as well with that Knight of Wands. A lot of impulsive physical energy flowing between the two of you, but it's something much deeper than that. More profound. It's not just as basic as that. We have basic connections like that all through life. We meet people and we have these, the cardinal energies where we just want to, it's a physical draw. But this is something much deeper than that, much more, much, much more. I feel like there's so much going on here. We got forward movement. And we have the Sun card. I see a lot of happiness. I'm not really feeling like I'm going on a limb here. I feel like this is the one you were meant to meet. I feel like I can confidently say that, and I feel like you're gonna make each other very happy. And the confidence I feel when saying that isn't unjust. We have the Emperor and the Empress. That masculine and feminine energy coming together. When seeing these two cards in a reading, it signifies something on a very monumental scale. Like I said, this is not just your everyday meeting. This is not your everyday want. It's the nurturer, the protector, the masculine, the feminine. It's two people coming together because they were meant to come together. And the biggest thing that I'm really seeing with this, I know I'm seeing, we're seeing a lot of things going on in this read. And it's all great. There's a lot of great things going on here, and it is what it is. I just feel like we haven't been honest with each other yet, and I feel like the honesty is what's going to give us balance. You know, I feel like being open and honest with each other. And that's what we haven't done with that Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords in reverse. Or the Queen of Wands, I'm sorry. You know, we're not going after what we really want. You know, not being honest about it. And I feel like we need to open up about it. And I feel like once we open up about it, I feel like things are going to move forward the way they should. You know, you've ever been in a situation where you wanted something really bad and just never said anything about it? And then you lose it. You know, or, you know, if you think about it, like you're going out looking for a house and there's this house that's perfect for you. You know, absolutely perfect, has everything you want. And you hum and haw and you don't make an offer, and then someone else, you know, comes in and makes that offer and gets the house that you always wanted. You know, and that's just a very simplistic sense that I'm saying that in, but it's very monumental. It's a moment where you just know you want something, and when you want something, you got to fight for it. You got to be honest about it, because unfortunately things just because you meet the right person, or just because you find the right house, or just because you find something that is absolutely perfect for you, doesn't mean it's gonna, you know, always come together naturally. Sometimes you got to put in the effort. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. Like I said, I do feel like there's this third party energy that was kind of holding you back before, maybe getting in the way, but it's not in the way anymore. You know, saying it's in the way is just an excuse not to follow through with what you want. And I'm not saying that's on you, it may be on them. But I feel like we're never going to find balance in the situation until we acknowledge what we need to acknowledge. Until we talk about what we need to talk about. Until we accept what we need to accept. And what I see here is two people that were meant to be together. You know, I feel like with this person's energy, there's this fearlessness. You know, there's this passion. And there's this love that hasn't been tamed, but who better to tame it than an Aries? You know, like I said, there's this fearlessness with the Nine of Swords. You know, sometimes our biggest fear is not failing, or our biggest fear is failing, is which keeps us from succeeding. The only thing keeping us from succeeding sometimes is the prospect of failure. But nothing in life has 100% chance of not working. You know, there is a chance that you know, do you want something that's just going to happen and it has no chance of failing? I mean, like I said, I mean, you go to buy yourself a car, you can go buy yourself one of those little Austin Minis that goes 20 miles an hour and never have a chance of probably getting into a serious car crash, but I feel like a Charger is just more fun. You know, it reminds me of when I went, you know, going skydiving. You know, obviously it's safer not to skydive, but it is really fun skydiving. And you'll never feel that experience anywhere else. So sometimes everything we want is on the other side, and we just got to go after it. So I mean, the person that you want wants you. Like I said, I mean, I feel like now I know why I got chills, because I mean, this is an incredible connection. You know, there's a reason why you feel this so strongly. There's a reason why they feel it so strongly. It's not for nothing. You know, it's like that old saying, was it, fortune favors the bold? Go after what you want. Now with this person, I mean, we have Gemini, we have Aquarius, we have some Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We do have some Cancer, some Scorpio. It's I always say this: time is the only currency. And with that currency, it's not one that you ever get back. So spend it wisely. You never get a refund. You never get any more. It's what you got. So spend it wisely. And getting stuck in a head of second guessing or wondering or doubting, all that is just time wasted. Years ago, I worked on an oil rig, and I remember our chief was leaving, the guy that ran our oil rig, and I already had some years of experience, and I got along with everybody really well. I knew what I was doing. I took all the necessary courses, and when time came for someone to say, hey, put my name in for the promotion, to do the rig lead or the chief. I remember I really was on the fence about it because I was afraid that I wasn't good enough, or afraid I wouldn't do a good job. And I remember, actually, it was Rose that she told me. She said, if not you, then who? And then I thought about that. I thought, like, on my crew, who has the most experience? Who's most qualified? And who do I think could do the job the best? And when that answer came to be me, it was like a no-brainer. So I put my name in for the job, and I got it. But that's the thing. I was second guessing myself. I knew what I wanted. I wanted the job, but I second guessed myself. It was only momentary, thank God, because who knows who would have got the job if I didn't apply for it. And it's not a lot of my buddies. There's a few of them that probably would have done a really good job. But sometimes you just got to bet on yourself. Go after what you want. And if it doesn't work out, at least you can say you never, at least you can say you tried. At least you can say you never gave up. And I feel like that's an example of a job, but I mean, in life in general, I feel like, you may meet someone and they're incredible and you just think maybe you think they're too good for you. Or maybe you think that you have nothing to offer them. Or whatever you're thinking about. Maybe you think that they couldn't, the way you feel about them, they couldn't match that energy. There's no way that person could be as into me as I am into them. All that shit is just stopping you from doing what you want to do. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it get in your way. Because we can, what's that saying? I'll try to say it nicely. Excuses are like butts. We all have them, and they all stink. I said it in the nicest way possible. That's the thing in life. You got to go after what you want. And like I said, with my job, it was a perfect fit for me for a while. It was something that I feel like I was good at. And I could have just kept doubting myself and never went for it and never got it. And I would never have known. We always regret the things we didn't do, not the things we did do. Never regret the things you do. Regret the things you didn't do. Because they're the ones that haunt you. The things you did do may be regretful. I'm not saying you're not going to make mistakes, you're not going to do something and regret it. I'm saying at least you don't have the regret of not doing it. You doing it and failing, at least you got an answer. with this connection, like I said, what you're feeling, you're not feeling it alone at all by any means. And whatever was in the way and whatever unbalanced energy you felt is because you weren't seeing it through. Whether it be them or whether it be you, we never find balance until we go after it. That's the only thing keeping you unbalanced right now, is because you know what you want, you know where you should be. You're not there, but you will be. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.